I'm back on the river tour this evening, and despite the promises to myself that I was going to come here and fish more often, I completely failed to do so. Not all been my fault. The road from work to here has been shut for a while, and obviously the normal time constraints have kicked in, but mainly it's because the rivers have been so low. I think if you were to put the credit and stretches into some sort of league in terms of difficulty, when the rivers are like this bit would come out on top. I mean, when it's low and clear, yeah, good luck. We did have a little bit of rain at the weekend, so I was hoping it might have done something to it, but it doesn't look like it. I think it's going to be another case of waiting until like 8:30 and then seeing if we can catch anything then. I do have another slight reason for being here, and that is that we had an email go out to the club that apparently upstream there's some new fencing gone in. So I thought it might be useful if I came and filmed a bit of that, just so if you're driving a long way or if you're coming here on a day ticket, at least you can see what you're up against before you arrive. Right, let's get started. This is a really good fish. I can get this in. It's came up and sucked in a little sedge nicely. Let's get down the skyline. Made a fabulous jump, which I missed on the camera, unfortunately. Oh no. Come on. Get it up. Stay up. Yes. Oh yeah. Wow. Well, that was worth coming out for, wasn't it? Yep, 12-inch trout there. Ooh, shaking. That's a good one from the tour. Right, okay, calm down, let's get the fly out. It's all tangled up. Ah, there it is. It was just in the scissors. Oh, flew the wrong way. There we go. Whew. Excellent. Wow. Well, that's pretty good, isn't it? You can go home on that one. The rest of the night's a bonus. Wow. strong fish. I don't actually think it's as big as the other one, but it's pretty hard. Come on, it up. It's tall fish do fight hard. And that fly's only just in there. Come in. Yes! Oh, it's another good fish. Wow. I'll give that one 11.5. It's a good fish. Fought really well. Well, it's a lovely brace of trout, isn't it? Look at that. Fin perfect. Oh no. It seemed like it didn't really take it, it just attacked it. I think that was a good fish as well. Well, I've had a couple of, I was going to say, I've had a couple of quick snatchy rises from what I think were probably small fish and missed them all, but managed that one. I thought there might be small stuff. There we are, nice release. I've actually seen a fish take a mayfly, big old mayfly, and spinner came down and something chomped it. Yeah, they're quite small, aren't they? They're splashing in there. Quite a bit of fly life around. So, who knows? Maybe it's promising for later on. To be honest, if I only finish up with those two... Ooh, how was that? With those two nice fish, I'd be more than pleased. Right, I'm going to fish through this faster run and then we're going to have a look at this fence, I think. See how bad it is. I don't see any fence here yet. It must be the next field, I suppose. Well, I'm going to go down this ladder and fish that big corner pool. Well, that's getting a bit overgrown in there. Need to come on with a hook. Take it out. Ooh. Fish rising there. Well, I've crept all the way around onto this side and then waited for the wading ripple to disappear. The fish rose, covered it, and it hooked it and jumped clean off after about 2 goes. Another nice fish by the looks of it. So, there we go. I don't know what it is they're taking. I've spent a good time just looking in the water to see what's coming down. And all I really see is tiny little, well, I'd say they were like aphids. So I don't know. But the odd one's taking this CDC and elk, so I'm going to stick with that for now. That might be this pool done. Ah, I wasn't expecting that. Far too much slack line out. Right, I'm now trying a black gnat, which is probably about 20 times bigger than these midges, but at least I'll see it. I don't know whether they're just seeing the line still because of the light. Ah, well, hooked one. Hooked one at least. Maybe they are taking these tiny little midgy things then. Well, here's the fence they were talking about then. Double strand barbed wire all the way. They have left a gap here so you can climb over. You can see where the next gap is, I suppose, when we can get back in. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? Because one of the nice things about this stretch was that you could just get in and out wherever you wanted to. That's why I preferred this to the bottom stretch, because that is all fenced down there and you can only go in and out where the stiles are. But I assume they're looking to put stock into this field. So if the stock were wandering about in the river, we'd be moaning about that, wouldn't we? So, just lost 2 fish in that pool. I was right about having a mare. It's true. A few spinners about in the air. Oh, heron. They're big old birds, aren't they? Look at that. Wow. I'm going across top of those trees. I wonder what we're going to do about this. You can't really even put a pipe on it, can you? Because it's too high. There's no way in. Well, I'm not missing out that pool. I'm going to have to go back into that gap and just wade up through, I suppose. Next gap looks to be over there somewhere. Right, well, I've seen a fish rise in this pool, and I'm now on a little parachute Adams, size 20, but it looks massive. That's what it is. I've got no idea what they're taking. I can't work it out tonight. It could be some tiny little no-see-em thing. That's what I'm getting. They're just like, not really trying to eat it, just like. Okay, so I've swapped onto a CDC spinner now, blue winged olive spinner. It's going to hopefully sit a bit more flat in the surface film. Perhaps won't have as much suspicion from it. I mean, the way they're coming up and snatching it like that, it's almost like they're coming up to the fly, but then they just see the line and bulk. Oh no, Chris, you stuck too soon. Oh, and I'm in the tree. Take a deep breath. Alright, shall we try that again? What is going on? Are they just really so tiny I can't look at them or something? feel like I'm losing my touch, guys. Alright, let's move up a bit. God, didn't think it was ever going to hook another bloody fish. Wading up through that water was pretty shallow, so maybe I'm going to tell myself there was just small stuff I was missing. This evening seems a bit backwards. It's just got worse as it's gone on. It started off brilliantly. Harder and harder. Well, I've seen 2 or 3 fish now come and hit the mayfly. So I thought, well, it was worth a go. And this thing whacked it about 3rd cast. Oh, I think just took just in the mouth there. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, Chris, what was that? Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's probably the worst bit of netting you've ever seen. Deserve you fish, but there we are. Yeah, absolutely walloped it. Nice trout. Much smaller fish on the mayfly this time. Isn't it funny? I couldn't hook them at all with those smaller flies. It's not a great thing. Pretty trout. I just can't hook them on it. It's like more attacking it than wanting to eat it. See what I mean? Oh dear. I've got a massive smile on my face. There's actually a few olives hatching. Maybe I should change. I'm just going to try this mayfly in under the tree roots over there. And then I think I'm going to change. Oh, oh no. That's a shame. Felt like another good fish. Oh my goodness. Well, I think this Taw's been quite kind to me tonight, and I have been rubbish. Okay, I'm change. They're not getting this in their mouths, are they? Wasting takes. Well, I've still got no idea what they're taking, so I've done what I normally do and put the Wickham's fancy on, because at least I can see it as the light goes. Ah dear. I'm making a real pig's ear of it, aren't I? I really am. Oh, goodness me, I just can't hook the things. Sink in there. Oh dear. Finally. Oh, and it's off. Just one of those evenings. Remember, God, I can't moan. I've had 2 11-inch trout and a 12, so. But a lot of lost ones. I remember talking to another member, I think, Roy. He was saying about an evening he had like this up here. They just wouldn't stick. And then it all changed to him. He started catching them. One stayed on. Well, I have just had a nice 10-inch fish out of this pool, but the battery gave out on the camera, which is a little bit worrying, because that means I must have left it on at some point. Normally it lasts. Another fish just risen, like literally just opposite me here. Give it a go. Ah! Just can't hook those sorts of rises. Too fast. Just risen further up. Oh my goodness. Any ideas, please put them in the comments. Just one of those rubber hook nights. Wow. Right, well I think I'm going to call that it then. Probably fish through this pool and then see where I can get out, where the next gap is in this fence. I don't feel like I ever really worked out what they were taking tonight, and if I'm honest, I think I fished a bit like a drain, because the fish I've caught have been in spite of what I've done, not because of. There's a nice fish there. There's obviously some good ones in this river at the moment. Struggling to see the fly now. I expect the picture on the camera's not much cop now, so yep, I shall catch you later. been my night. I hooked it and it came off. God, I could have had a hatful. Well, I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick up the colours on this fish, but that's a nice one there. Nice one to finish with.